Imagine being promised financial freedom with minimal effort, simply by posting ads online. TelexFree's pitch was irresistibly seductive, attracting millions who believed they had found a golden ticket. But behind this digital facade lurked a devastating scam worth a staggering $3 billion. Participants invested their hard-earned money, dreaming of substantial returns, only to find themselves ensnared in the largest pyramid scam in U.S. history. This tale of deceit, masterminded by Wanzeler and James Merrill, left countless lives in financial ruin. As regulatory authorities closed in, the true extent of the fraud was revealed, leaving a legacy of shattered dreams and a cautionary tale for future investors. The financial world is rife with opportunities, but also with deceit. Branded as part of the digital revolution, TelexFree presented itself as a telecommunications company, promising to enhance communication and advertising services. The founders envisioned a platform that offered participants financial rewards for completing simple tasks. Prospective members had to purchase membership packages, with the promise of substantial returns just by posting ads online. This enticing proposition appealed to thousands worldwide, leading the company to attract millions of investors who initially received the promised returns. However, unbeknownst to them, it was an unsustainable scam, a classic get-rich-quick scheme. Many were left financially devastated, forced to restart their lives from scratch. Instead of achieving financial success, they wasted time and resources, further falling behind in their career development. TelexFree, the company, founded by Wanzeler and James Merrill, claimed to offer a voice-over internet protocol, VoIP service similar to Skype, enabling free calls to Latin America. Investors had to sign up on the company's website, where Carlos and James were presented as seasoned businessmen in telecom. TelexFree's business model involved selling VoIP programs at a flat monthly fee of $50 and offering investment packages of $280 or one-day $375, which included advertisement kits and VoIP programs. Participants posted pre-written ads to classified websites using an automated system, supposedly earning returns of 200 to 250% depending on their investment. However, this was a facade. The ad posting merely drove traffic for recruitment commissions. The company incentivized participants to recruit new members, falsely creating the appearance of a vast customer base. TelexFree, incorporated in Brazil and headquartered in Marlborough, operated through sister companies like Impactus Commercial Ltda and TelexFree Canada. Despite claiming to have sold 12.4 million VoIP plans, the reality was starkly different. The company had a negligible number of legitimate customers, with an even smaller fraction actually paying for the service. Ultimately, TelexFree was a Ponzi scheme, deceiving thousands and leading to widespread financial ruin. By April 2014, TelexFree had attracted over 1 million participants globally, extending its reach far beyond Brazil to the United States and numerous other countries. As TelexFree gained momentum, its marketing strategy grew increasingly aggressive. Promoters highlighted the company's exponential growth and shared success stories, enticing more individuals to join. The allure of financial freedom and wealth creation made TelexFree particularly appealing, leading to a surge in membership and investment, with the customer base swelling to nearly 2 million. However, the company's actions soon raised red flags, discernible to those savvy enough to recognize them. Notably, TelexFree welcomed individuals with tarnished reputations, such as Sanderly Rodriguez, a self-proclaimed millionaire who had previously run a similar multi-level marketing phone card fraud shut down by the SEC in 2006. Despite his dubious past, TelexFree flaunted Rodriguez as a top promoter, yet investors remained unsuspicious, continuing to believe they had found the right opportunity. But before we go further with the story, please take a moment to like this video if you want to know all the shady details of the biggest pyramid scam in US history. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell to never miss a video. Now let's go on with the story. Despite these setbacks, TelexFree's long-standing US-based payment processor, iPayout, initially described the company's product as compliant with all US laws after completing a due diligence test. This endorsement further misled investors, who ignored the mounting signs of fraud and continued to be drawn by the quick and substantial returns promised. Skeptics soon questioned the integrity and sustainability of TelexFree's business model, pointing to discrepancies in its financial reports and the lack of tangible evidence supporting the VoIP services it claimed to offer. For example, between 2012 and 2013, TelexFree reported 4.8 million VoIP program transactions totaling $238 million. However, the net revenue from these sales was significantly lower due to substantial commission payments. Additionally, the company could not accurately identify the number of individuals purchasing VoIP programs without also becoming participants, providing wildly varied estimates when challenged. Despite mounting criticisms, TelexFree leaders dismissed the claims and promised greater returns. Carlos Costa, head of Brazilian operations and Wanzeler's longtime friend, defended the company in YouTube videos. In late 2013, Merrill began changing how the company operated without informing the public, who continued to be deceived by the illusion of exponential growth. In early 2014, regulatory authorities in Brazil and the United States launched investigations into TelexFree's operations, raising concerns about the legality of its business model. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission charged TelexFree and its leaders with operating an illegal Ponzi and pyramid scheme, where participants made money primarily by recruiting new members. The collapse was imminent once new recruits dwindled, leaving those at the bottom with significant losses. On June 13, 2013, TelexFree's Brazilian operations were suspended and the owner's assets were frozen. TelexFree Brazil stated that it was prohibited from acquiring new subscriptions, selling its VoIP accounts, and paying commissions, bonuses, and benefits. Promoters protested the suspension, with top promoter Marcus Franca declaring their determination not to return to manual labor. Despite these setbacks, TelexFree attempted to divert $88 million to other parent companies in Brazil, further complicating the legal landscape. Despite numerous appeals, TelexFree Brazil maintained that it was not operating a Ponzi scheme, but rather a legitimate multi-level marketing structure selling VoIP services. In a bid to resume operations, TelexFree offered the court its brand, valued at $300 million as collateral. This offer was rejected, and the suspension remained. Liberty Seguros, an insurance company, issued a statement denying any partnership with TelexFree, describing the claims as unfounded and false advertising. Despite a cautionary injunction from TelexFree's director, Carlos Costa, falsely claimed a partnership with another insurance company, Mapfre. TelexFree made 13 unsuccessful attempts to overturn the injunction before declaring bankruptcy on September 20, 2013, citing the need to pay its investors. The court guaranteed that the maximum amount possible would be returned to investors. In November 2013, TelexFree Brazil attempted mediation with legal authorities to avoid an audit, but failed to reach an agreement. Consequently, BDO conducted an audit in September 2015, revealing TelexFree was operating a pyramid scheme. An investigation in the United States exposed the full extent of the damage caused by TelexFree, including James Merrill wiring $10 million to himself and co-conspirators in December 2013. By April 13, 2014, TelexFree filed for bankruptcy, owing approximately $3 billion to participants while holding only $120 million. Approximately 1.8 million participants worldwide lost about $3 billion. Victims spanned the United States, Brazil, China, Portugal, Peru, and numerous other countries. Investigations revealed that at least 1 million participants had opened 11 million accounts through TelexFree's Marlborough office. Meetings with alleged victims highlighted the devastating financial impact, including bankruptcies and suicides among those affected. TelexFree's Massachusetts office was raided by federal authorities in April 2014, and the SEC charges caused widespread panic among investors. In March 2017, James Merrill pleaded guilty to wire fraud conspiracy and was sentenced to 6 years in prison, forfeiting approximately $140 million in other assets. Acting U.S. Attorney William D. Weinreb emphasized the significant damage to thousands of investors. Meanwhile, Carlos Wanzeler fled to Brazil, evading extradition despite efforts by U.S. authorities. Efforts to recover funds led to the appointment of Stephen Darr, who discovered substantial hidden assets. Notably, $20 million in cash was found hidden in a mattress box spring. Some participants received partial reimbursements, such as the $3.5 million settlement in Massachusetts, where about 14,000 victims were compensated. In 2020, a U.S. bankruptcy court approved a plan to distribute over $150 million to approximately 100,000 victims. This was the insane story of the biggest pyramid scam in U.S. history. Please hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. Also, take a look at our channel because there will be more videos that you will find interesting.